Ba-dum. Weird shit happens to me. Yep, that's it. That's the intro. Maybe it's because I'm weird, but I have this unnatural ability to just attract strangeness. I don't know how, I don't know why, but strange things will just happen to me. So here are a few that always sort of spring to mind. Maybe I'll make this one a two-parter if I remember more. The time I got mobbed by the Chinese as a child. I can explain. This story takes place when I was a much, much smaller wub. When I was little, my family would often take day trips to this little place called St. Fagans. I can't exactly explain what this place is. It's sort of like a really big museum. There are some parts where it's like going back in time where they've recreated old buildings or even streets. It's to celebrate like Welsh heritage and it is quite beautiful. My favorite place when I was little was this sort of massive garden area by this old-timey Victorian looking house. And as I was sort of playing in the grass, you know, like most normal children do, I remember looking up and noticing that a large gathering of Chinese women were just staring at me. Like, really staring at me. Now, what I didn't know was what they were so fascinated in was my hair. Or to be more specific, it was the color of my hair. You'll be sad to learn that my hair isn't actually like pink and black, like my little chibi model here. It's ginger. And when I was very little, it was very, very red. And apparently that's a good luck color in China, and someone with red hair is considered to be very, very lucky. They ended up asking my parents, who had like wandered over at this point, if they could take a group picture with me. So somewhere in this random Chinese family's holiday pictures, there's a picture of little me just smiling really wide and being happy for the attention that they were giving me. They were all really, really sweet, and I hope I made their day. The time my girlfriend's dad noticed. Okay, there is context for this story. For a year and a bit, I dated this girl who ended up going to a university a good bit away. Like, I'd still meet with her, but it would take like a 2.5-hour train ride, I think. Which, now that I say it out loud, isn't actually all that far away, even though she was technically in England and I was in Wales. She lived on campus when she was studying there, and I would visit for like a day or two and then travel back via train. But on this one occasion, she was like going back home, I think. So her father picked her and me up, and we stopped in this little like restaurant for lunch. Just me, her, and her father. And I remember so fucking clearly him looking over to us and at the bite marks on his daughter's neck. And I sort of noticed him noticing. And I just wanted to implode in on myself. And then he did the only thing a dad is capable of doing in this situation. He simply looked me in the eyes and said,
"What ho, is she not feeding you enough when you're down there?"
Motherfucker, I laughed like a lunatic. This was sitcom levels of comedic timing. Also, way to fucking go on his part. I think that was maybe the most healthy reaction to have. I had to be careful with this story, as there is a 100% chance that my ex watches this. So she will either find this really funny or kick my ass next time I see her. The time my friend accidentally became a DILF. This... yeah, I don't have a defense for this one. There's a friend of mine, this is him, who I have never felt any physical attraction towards in any way, shape, or form. Until one Halloween party. Long story short, he was going to go as Dante from Devil May Cry, but didn't finish getting his costume together in time. So he just sort of went as himself, but he'd already dyed his hair white, and not even fantastically so. So it just looked a bit grey, and he looked like he was in his late 30s, and for some reason, that just really did it for me. I don't know what it was. Maybe that he looked like a divorced dad with a checkered past, or maybe I'm just crazy, but he looked good. Like, most people lie when it comes to their age and pretend to be younger, but he should really consider pretending to be older. I am not too ashamed to admit I spent a good portion of that party sitting in his lap. I promise I'm not some deviant. Please believe me. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make a part 2 out of this one. While I was writing this one out, a bunch more stories came to mind, so I may do them next week. I hope you all enjoyed me embarrassing myself for your entertainment. Bee boo.